So today we're going to make shrimp dumplings. So you're going to take about a pound of shrimp and you're going to cut the shrimp into small pieces. Okay, and the reason you want to have it in smaller pieces is because as it cooks, it's going to expand, and in the dumpling skin it might burst in the steaming process. So we're going to keep it in smaller pieces like this. You could probably do this in a food processor, I'm guessing, but this is how she's always done it. So this is how we're going to do it. We've got all of our other ingredients ready out on the countertop. We've got fresh water chestnuts here, which are a lot sweeter than the canned variety. So this is a fresh water chestnut, and I peeled them last night, and they get these little hard bits in them, kind of like eyes on a potato. So I just took those out, and then I cut them into fours, and we're going to throw these into the food processor. So I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. Cool. Okay. So I'm now adding the chopped shrimp to the water chestnuts. I'm finishing up adding the shrimp to the water chestnuts. And because I don't eat meat, we're not putting any pork in here, but you can add half a pound of pork to this, and it wouldn't change anything to the recipe. Or you can add less shrimp and add some ground pork to this. So we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt to the water chestnuts and shrimps, and a couple of shakes of garlic powder, about that much soy. I'd say it's about a 1/4 teaspoon. A couple of shakes of ground black pepper. Sesame oil. That's about a teaspoon. Sesame oil is really strong, so you want to have a light hand with that. And next is sugar. That's about a teaspoon. And some MSG, but this is optional. And just a little bit. 1/4 teaspoon.
Yeah.
Me? Oh, and we've got the cornstarch going in next. So here we've got about 2 heaping teaspoons. So we're going to add some green onion to it and mix that all around. Okay, okay, so the filling is done. So we're going to make the dough for the hakaos. So we've got wheat starch here and tapioca starch, which you can buy at most Chinese grocery stores. We're going to use a whole package of the wheat starch, which is about 454 grams. And we're going to use half of the tapioca. So that's about 200 grams of this. To mix it, we've got a piece of dowling that Mom bought from Home Depot. And I've got a mixing bowl here. She says be really careful when you do this, because otherwise you'll have a big cloud of white in your kitchen. Okay, so just getting the tapioca starch open here. And she says just use half of this because you're gonna end up with a lot of dough. Enough for probably 50 or 55 dumplings. She just scooped about a quarter of a cup of the mixture out in a little bowl, so probably for us to use it when we knead the dough later. We measured 4 cups of water into the kettle before we started the boil, so we know exactly. Okay. And that's exactly 4 cups of water. And we're going to add some salt to this. Go sweet. About a quarter teaspoon of salt. Yeah, so if like us you're finding that it's getting a little tough, a little dry, then you have to add water. Just adding a teaspoon of vegetable oil.
Go.
So if you can get your hands on this mix, you can avoid all of that entire process that we did by scratch. And this is an amazing mix that all you do is add water to it. Yeah, it's a lot easier than doing it from scratch. But I mean, if you have no choice, then you can do it from scratch. But this makes your life a lot easier. 1 package will render about 48 dumplings. So we're greasing some stainless steel pans for steaming for later when we're all ready. Just grab a tissue and grease them so they don't stick. And we're going to put that off to the side. Okay, so we've got in front of us now the dough, which has been sitting here for the dumplings. We've also got the filling that's ready. We've got some extra of the flour mixture. We've got a serviette that's been greased with vegetable oil for our fingers later. And we've got one of these dumpling presses. We are making hakgaos, and that is a hakgao gap, which is a dumpling press. So we're just going to knead it, try to get some of that flour all incorporated into the dough here. There's nothing like good old-fashioned kneading. That doweling was only good so far, I guess, in the end. Need a little bit of muscle here. And this is why, if you can get your hands on that mix, it really helps out a lot, because I can't imagine one person doing this. In fact, I remember doing this together with my sisters and my mom and my grandmother. This is a whole family effort. She added a bit of vegetable oil there, which helped in terms of it's helping the dough bind together. So she's taking one piece and she's going to roll it out into one longer piece. So you're going to roll it out. And then from here, we're going to cut it into smaller sections and roll those into little balls before you put it into the dumpling press.
Okay.
So about an inch thickness, I'd say. An inch and a half. The dough. I'm going to make one from scratch now. So I'm going to put it down on the dumpling press, close it over, and press down. The thinner it is, the better. The easier it is to work with. So I'm going to press that again. Okay. And now, okay, Mom. Go knee height, Go. You're going to put about a teaspoon's worth of filling. Like that. Okay. And then you're going to fold it up. And you're going to press the corners together. Okay. I haven't done this in a long time. Probably not since I was a kid. Let's see.
你諗 too much 要，唔使諗過。
Well, not perfect, but not bad for someone who hasn't done it in a long time. But let's go and look at how my mother does it. Mom, 你最你貴。
有時係會你當會年後開始咪攜後咪冇接啦。
Yeah, that's the problem. Sticky fingers.
So 所以我依個攞到長熱度一刻咯，
梗係。
望完磅落咪長熱度一刻咯。
Okay, so I'm gonna get a greasy.
你冇有開始落到，開始已經要入啦，係嘛
So you're gonna close it here at the end, and already you're gonna start feeding the dough to make a little fold. Okay, that was a better start. And the next fold. Pushing in with the left, pressing with the right. Pushing in with the left, press with the right. And Hồi hô phô quỳ khổ kì phải Guan nha. So when you arrange them in the pan, don't have them touching, or when they steam they're going to stick to each other. So you want them close but not touching. My mom's just making a design, taking some of the not so pretty ones out with better looking ones. So we place the dumplings into the wok with boiling water at the bottom, putting it on a steaming tray, and we're going to cover this for 10 minutes on medium heat. So 10 minutes have gone by. I'm going to turn the heat off, and I'm going to remove the lid. Wow. Hot goes. Yep, hold on. Beautiful. Shrimp dumplings. So our dumplings are finished. Let's try them. Let me see it. Go ahead. Really good.
Very good. 燒晒，
Not bad.
燒晒硬開響。
Mom says expert and good. Okay, Mom. If you want to, you can dip it in soy sauce, but we like it just the way it is. 你會想嘗嗎？
好味我啦。
She says, no, it's already good. Why would you want soy sauce?